And I'm live. Hello, hello, I'm alive. Oh man, I hope everyone's staying warm because it is cold here. We're going to have some cold weather just for, well, it's going to be a lot colder than normal. Uh, going to get down to 26 tonight. Right now, it feels like it's 22. Uh, but it's just barely freezing. Hello, Jacob. Circle in the stables. Christine, there's Eric. What there? I bet it's warmer down there than it is here. Eric. Oh, Sue. Oh. Homestay. Oh, hello. Uh, it's cold here in South Alabama. It's cold, huh? Mm. Well, it's feels like 22 outside right now, and it's going to get colder. Uh, it's actually the actual temperature is supposed to get down to. Hey, Neil, supposed to get down to 26. And Christina, she's been freezing all day. She got on the boat and went to the island today. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. She called me from over there and I couldn't understand the words she was saying. She was just teeth just a chattering. uh, it's just me, Sue. I know I started the channel. Good. How about that? Well, we'll have to go. We'll have to check you out. Sue. Sue down there in southern Alabama. Uh, I know Jacob's cold. He's up north. Felt like 30 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, the wind here is a killer. Chickens and ducks and yeah, that's okay. That's everybody needs to go check her channel out. Let's see if we can get her one or two followers right from the start. You might. I don't know. Let me try it. Let me check real quick here. And oh, Ireland. Hey, there's all them hands waving. Chris. I don't know if I missed anybody. There's a lot of people come in at one time. Yeah. Took a little walk today down to the lower pasture to check out the deer feeder, deer cotton candy block I put out and stuff. See what's been going on down there. And Melinda, she was walking so fast nobody could keep up with her down there. Yeah. Melinda and I were on your other line. Yeah. She might make it in here. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons over here. I'm trying to find something else. Hide your comments. Yeah. Yeah, Christina's putting up a new mailbox. I don't know if we got mail delivery on water or not around here. Well, who's got the highest temperature? Whoever's got the highest temperature, that's where I'm going to go. On Bay Harbor. 54. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I need to go visit. You know, I put uh, uh, Peggy, but no fires. Well, Peter won't be coming with me then. She won't. She won't. She wouldn't want to come up there. My eyes are having a trouble focusing. Uh, Sue, post your full channel address. so everybody will be able to know where it's at. I was trying to find it, but it won't come up. It takes sometimes a little while for you to be on there to get into start to show anything. I gotta look it up after a while. Everybody got to check Sue's channel out. She started. How many videos you got going up there now? How many videos you got up there? You do have at least a video up there, right? I was like, 41 feels like 37. Well, that's still a lot warmer than it is here. I might have to head that way. I still got a suitcase sitting in there with stuff in it, so I can be out of here in a heartbeat. Chat is. Because it said there. Huh. Neil, work it out. Okay. She's got some pictures and some videos. I met Sue up in whatever you call that, what place I was at in Alabama. I forgot. I can't remember names of it. Hey, you do videos. You gotta wear my T-shirt. You know. Posted it, but don't see it. Is that it, Sue? Air temperature falls down. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I used to work in the Newport News dock, and whew, I couldn't do that today. Well, I don't know, Neil. I've got it on the screen there, but I don't see where to put it on the top. You could probably do it. I rock that shirt all the time. Oh, it's just been too cold. I've got the heater running in the camper, and I'm gonna cut it off. Probably about between 9 and 9:30. When I get off here, I'm gonna go out there and cut it off. It should hold the heat in there for a while, at least because the temperature's gonna get up above freezing again, and so a few hours later, won't let me do it. Okay, well I've got it on the screen, so everybody knows Sue's channel now. I don't. I know it's hard to find mine without putting in the whole address, or it has been in the past, uh, especially when I first started. And somebody go, "What's your channel?" And I tell them, and next thing you know, next time I see them, they go, "I couldn't find you nowhere." And I'm like, well, I don't understand that. So here, try the whole address. And they put it in there and it come right up. We've got a. I've been tracking. We've got a young lady that apparently has run away from home locally here. And I've sort of been putting her on blast uh, on Facebook, and there was a scanner come across earlier that she was spotted in a car. Somebody called it in that they saw her in somebody's car. Uh, Need to get her home safe where she belongs. They just don't realize the trouble that's out there. She's 16 years old. Uh, so I know y'all not gonna see her riding around or out on the streets. She's around here. But somebody called in and gave a description of the car, but not the license plate. She was seen about 11:45 p.m. Uh, and she was leaving her house when she was leaving her home the other day, and she didn't come home. But being spotted in somebody's car means she's running around. So I put her on my advertisement channel, and they've got her on a few other channels, and everybody's kind of on the lookout for her. Yeah. Yeah. They used to hide me a lot. Now I have I don't know, I guess the way the rhythm works or however how it works. I've told a few people, and they go over. I go over and, is that you? That's me, and I'll be right there. And yeah, yeah. they will. They'll find her. And she'll be fine. It's cold, so she's hanging out. She's hanging out with people. There's no doubt in about that she's hanging out. But it's who she's hanging out with that worries me. I keep checking the sheriff thing. They'll post pretty quick. They'll post if they find her or pick her up somewhere. I know it live off fish. Bro, that's good. Now they can do it on the internet easy. Yeah. I'm floating down the aisles. There you go, Neil. I made a mistake today. I made a comment on another local page on Facebook. And I know we have officers that live in other counties, but we had one that had an accident. And I just simply asked, what was his reason for where he was at when he got in an accident. And people just one person just posted him and his wife live in Catoosa County. I feel like this is kind of an odd question to ask, though. People are just they love drama. I don't, it don't bother me. They can say what they want. But I just want to know if he lived over there. Okay, he lives over there. He got in an accident coming to work or going home. I subscribe to Sue. There you go. We'll leave it up there, Neil, so everybody can look it up or jot it down or whatever. Yeah. It's the deer are coming through at night, not coming through during the daylight hours. I'm trying to get this turned around. I need to go out there and set their clocks. They're waiting. They don't know the time change. They still wait until after dark. If it was, we've had them out there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Out there going, look at them deer. 4 or 5, boom. in the dark, roaming around. Their clock's really out of whack. Hmm. Yeah. It was just too cold for me today. I mean, I took that walk and that's all I did. Uh, oh, let me ask you this, Neil. Let me click on something here and find it. Let's see. If I set something as members only, is that people who's is that people who pay to be here, or is that a membership, or is that just people who have subscribed to the channel? Okay. All right. I didn't want to. Nobody, Chris. It's just options that's come up that I've got now on my screen, and I wish they would fix it to where subscribers only, and that way people would have to subscribe to the channel. Of course, they can unsubscribe if they didn't want to stay. But at the same time, that way it would cut out a lot of riffraff, I think. It's all right, Neil. I forget what I. Oh, don't forget the Eddie Family Farms merch. If anybody's interested in their pre-order thing, uh, uh, it don't. I don't think he's going to do any extra hoodies. So if you don't pre-order a hoodie, if you want a hoodie, then you probably won't get one. I thought the moms could switch it. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't. Uh, I set my video tonight for members only, and I got to thinking nobody had looked at it yet, and I thought, I wonder if that's the pay where you pay thing where you're a member through paying through the channel. I better switch that, so I switched it. I needed to go read more. Yeah, I get them mixed up. I would really like to have subscribers only. They've asked me for a bunch of information that I can't figure out where to go do it at even. So you know, I ain't worried about it. They want me to verify who I am, tax information, all that kind of crazy stuff. Well, I was hoping Meg would come in. Yeah, Jacob, that's something. That's something you can do I mean, you can get new subscribers by doing that, by setting it to that mode. Uh, so he can't leave it. He can't just leave it there. He just makes some videos that's just for the people here, for his subscribers. Or no, I didn't order one yet. Uh, I think we're running out of time. If we hadn't run out of time, I don't know. Remember what he said? I just should have wrote it down. So if you click to join, it gives you the. Yeah, it probably. I've got everything I turned everything on. I can go back and turn off what I don't want to use later. I figured so I'll know what I've got. It'll show up on my screen. At least I'll be able to eventually figure that out. Uh, I don't put a lot of time into it and looking at it. It don't matter to me that much. Oh boy. Well, I would say if you, he's not going to order any extra hoodies. He don't think he's going to order extra hoodies. So, maybe if you ordered one today, he would uh, be able to have time to call and add it to the list. Subscribers only. Yeah, subscribers only. That's why I got kids. I got to separate the two in my mind. Uh, Subscribers is what I want the chat to turn on subscribers only chat. That's that's what I was thinking, Eric. Go to live control room from live stream. Neil was the first one to order a Captain Casey shirt. He was on the button waiting. Uh, Now, Sue, let us know. Let us know how many new subscribers you got by the time we leave here. Before we leave. Yeah, Neil been for several months. Neil's been sitting there with his finger on the button, waiting to push it. Just like that. Boom. Uh, Uh, that's not near me, Fayetteville. I lost it. Uh-oh. Crud. Neil, I'm playing with buttons. I'm messing up. Well, you got 45 videos. And them subscribers are going 160 now, it looks like. That's good. It'll take off. Uh, oh, I had her address up there and I knocked it off somehow. Jacob will never run out of shirts. He's always got a shirt to wear. He's got more shirts than I do. Yeah. Left me in the dust on them shirts. I've got some of the same one. I ordered more than the exact same shirt more than once. One in fact is still in the bag. I've never even taken out. But I've got one just like it already out. So she got a bunch of shorts there, it looks like. 2 months ago. You've been keeping it a secret. You never know. You might make one that you might make a little short and it go crazy. You know, man, 15. Neil, if you just go ahead and start a channel and start posting on it, we'd all join it. We'd love to follow you around. All around. You take us all through London. You could take, I mean, there's so many places you could take us. Just down the road, going to the store and stuff like that. Yeah, Neil's the creator of the hat, Captain Casey. I think Neil's the one that named him Captain Casey. Yeah. Well, it don't seem like it's been that long, Neil, but it has. It has been. That's what I'm talking about, Peggy. Neil needs to make videos. Neil thinks nobody wants to hear him talk. Neil thinks nobody wants to see him. He just don't know how wrong he is. Yeah, Neil came up with the Captain Casey song, and the one uh, Brandon played it one time here a while back. Well, I appreciate it, and I know you had fun making it. Captain Casey. You know, I look forward to seeing him in the years to come if I'm still here. Oh, I think I'll be watching Captain Casey, and when I'm laying up there in the bed and can't even stand up no more, you know. Who knows? I think he'll make videos when he gets older. It might not be YouTube anymore. It might have a different name. You know, I've seen there's been some that's come and gone, and I'll tell you what, Yahoo hurt themselves. They hurt themselves when they removed their chat rooms. It's cold too. What are you talking about, Christina? I have to turn the volume down on this thing before I turn it on. We'll go over here and see if I can see better. Well, get in front of the fireplace. Warm yourself up. He already is, Jacob. Oh, if he promoted him anymore, he would he wouldn't have any time left in the day. Yeah, yeah. I hope he gets him a deer. I hope he gets him a deer. Yeah. Ed made their first one for their channel, And that's what they got started with. And Brandon, I think Brandon made the Walkers. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Come on, Neil, help me. The emblem, their logo. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Just dropped down to 39. Shish. Let me well, you're still warmer than I am. We're getting down. We're going to be at 26 here in a few hours, just a couple hours. Well, yeah, it says it feels like it's 24 right now. And the actual temperature is now just 31. But it's dropping fast, it says. I want to stay in where it's warm and not even think about it. The wind is the part that just. I had my hat on today, protecting my ears, because that wind is cutting through me. It said hello to my head. I stepped out the door and I went, no, and I come back in and grab my hat. Yeah, the Walkers have a song. I don't think they're in competition of who gets the most what, but they might be. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I've got a few, Neil, that are private. I don't know why they are, but that was back when I first started using YouTube, and I wasn't even making videos for my channel or anything. Or And the only reason I started making them public was so that the babies could watch them at home. And it just went from there. But I need watch hours. That's what I need. Because I started my channel before I started my channel. Uh, uh, yeah. Uh, so when I was getting close to my first plateau there, the hours I needed that was coming up, it's based on the year, so I actually had some to start my. I'd be up to something. I done forgot now. Uh, uh, let's see. Yeah, public watch hours. I would be up to a certain point, and then all of a sudden I'd lose some. It would go back. The clock, it like took some off, is because it was dropping anything under 365 days. And I was like, if it keeps that up, I'll never get there. But I did. I need less than 1,000, almost 1,000. 900 and yeah, 925 watch watch hours for the next plateau, and less than 200 subscribers. I've looked at that more the past week or so than I've ever looked at it, because I was trying to turn things on, and I was starting to say, "Oh, I didn't know I could. I didn't know I could watch. I didn't know I could track that. I didn't know I could track that." And some things I learned that I could do in the past, but now it's even more. Chestnut Hills. Yeah. Does Chestnut Hills have a song? I think they have a song, don't they? Seems like they do. I wish the Grounds Family Farm would start going live a little more often again. There, I got a bowl of popcorn. I'm at popcorn. You know. Now, how long is popcorn good for before it's popped? Is there a deadline on how long before it's no good no more? You know, do you the pop? I've got some popcorn up there, tied up real tight in a bag that I've had for a while. I don't know about that. I, you know, you gotta, well, I've got some baby popcorn. Let's see if I can find it. It's here somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's even got. I didn't never notice that. Oh yeah, it's the best by 1/20/25. So it's almost a year past the best. But yeah, baby white popcorn, Amish. It's from the Amish country. I might still try to pop it. I got an air popper I used to pop it. It's all in the seed. So, I wonder, since that's popcorn, I wonder if I plant it, if I grow popcorn. Okay. I picked all my peppers. I picked them all. And today the plants look like they still looked healthy. They didn't look like the cold weather had took them out yet. But a lot of blooms on them. I don't think are going to have a chance of doing anything. Not at this point. But I did pick them all. I'm thinking about grinding them up, drying them out and grinding them up. Put them in my salt shaker and set it on the table and say, "Come on over and eat. Here, you want some salt?" Because I got well, I thought I picked about a pound, but I set them on the scale over there, and it was right at 2 pounds. And I was like, "Oh, it didn't feel like I had 2 pounds in there." The grounds. Talking about they were busy, but they went to. Did you see where they went to auction? Come home with some unexpected friends. Pulled the pill out. Plump. Be nice now, Peg. Good night. God bless. It was good to see you. Good to know you're warm. Where's my pillow? Peggy's got it. And I think she just threw it over there to Neil. They're playing keep away. I've been busy with other people's problems. I had to catch up on videos. Yeah. Neil, Neil's the man. He's taking care of everything. Uh, what time is it anyway? I've been on here almost an hour now. I've got to remember to go cut the heater off in the camper. I've got it set there to where I can reach in, cut it off, and close the door back real quick. No, it's no. You don't have to go across the pond because they just got tossed to Eric. Eric's got it now. You're gonna be doing it. You're gonna be good and tired by the time you get your pillow back. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, Eric, they're not as bad, and kind of like potato chips. So I like popcorn though. I have to. I just don't like having to pick it out of my teeth. Does the cold weather make any of you sleepy? Do you go outside and stay for a little while and then come in and go, or is that just me? I've been more so past day or two than I usually come in and go, oh no, I can't sit down. I'm sleepy. I'm tired, but I got to stay up a little longer. You want to know? I just know how to do them. Yeah. Getting up in the morning makes me sleep. That's because you stay up so late at night. Yeah, I went over there. I come back from the walk in my video. Uh, I come back and I went in there and I got all the layers off that I had on. I got that coat off and took my hat off and I sat in my chair, got me something to drink, and next thing I know, it was 6:30. I was like, "What just happened here?" I was getting ready to sit. I sat down with a purpose to do something while I was sitting there. I woke up with it in my lap and I was sound asleep. It's like a sedative, yeah. It gets me good. Well, there went your pillow. I just saw it fly back to Peggy. You're gonna get y'all let her have her pillow back. She looks so tired. 170 now. Oh, good. I'd look at mine sometimes and go, "No, I'm glad I'm not doing this for subscribers." That's like the numbers wouldn't move. Oh, Peggy, give you a pillow back. Now you can snuggle up with that pillow and let your head just sink right on into it and just float away. God bless and have a good night. Oh, Meg showed up. What time in the world? Oh, it's 8:30 her time. She's been surprising me. I see her up kind of late sometimes. Well, if Meg wants to play hide and seek, at her house, you know you don't have to look for her in the refrigerator because nobody can fit in that little refrigerator. Now she's got a nice little refrigerator. That's about all I would need. But instead, I got that big old thing sitting over there, taking up all that space. It was really good to see you. You have a good night's rest. Uh, I got the 10. What did Meg put? Excuse me. Nice little house in the country. Are you going around talking about people? Now, I used to eat a lot of popcorn, and mostly because that's been some years ago now, but my mom liked popcorn. Now I just soon have a ham sandwich. I had to get onto them over at the dollar at the Dollar General store. Yeah, they getting bad about not removing outdated stuff. Uh, I looked at some stuff over there one day, and I saw it was outdated, right? And I said, "Well, you ain't gonna buy none of that." Went back the following week. I figured, well, maybe they've changed it out or removed the outdated stuff. Reached in there, and still the same thing. The only thing was a week older now, and it's even really outdated. Now it's 10. It's like 10 days now outdated, and nah. And I went up there. I got something else, and I had a date on it that was good until 2026. And I went up there and I set it on the counter, and I said, "Well, at least this has a good date on it." And he goes, huh? I said, "This has a good date on it. It's good to 2026. And it isn't expired like a lot of stuff back there." And she goes, "What?" And I told her, and she goes, "Well, I check it all the time. I keep an eye on it." I said, "Well, you're 10 days behind with that eye looking." So she went back there and started pulling stuff off the shelf. Okay. Now, hang on, Jacob. Neil will give you an answer for that somehow. It might be him running his microwaves. Well, do y'all want to go outside? Take you out in the cold. She was slacking on the job. Was she ever? I mean, uh, well, after I paid for my stuff, I went ahead and pushed my buggy right on back there to where she was at. I could see her. I went back there and I looked and I said, "Yeah, time you get finished, you'll have a half a buggy." She goes, "I can't believe I've missed this. I can't believe it." Believe it. I don't have cable TV anymore. I haven't had for quite a few years. Uh, I've got the internet and I watch YouTube stuff. But I do have the uh, cable, not cable, but antenna sitting out on my back porch that I bought some years ago after they changed everything. that works really, really good. And I've got it hooked up to the bedroom TV for the sole purpose of getting my local channels in case something comes up that needs to be looked at real close, you know. You don't know. Doesn't mean. Yeah, I snack on pork rinds. Mm, yeah, they that definitely. I'm sorry. You do all these vitamins, Meg, and you do all this stuff, and then you eat pork rinds. Come on now. These pork rinds, but yeah. Well, I tell you what, there was a place that made pork rinds uh, on Center State 65 south of Nashville. I think probably about 20 or 30 miles south of Nashville there. Oh, you couldn't help yourself. I mean, they were delicious. It was a big attraction. Now, still, my friends that's not with us no longer who lived in Mississippi, uh, they lived right there off the Mississippi River, and right there before you cross the state line on the west side of Mississippi into Arkansas. And you go downtown, there's a restaurant down there that makes fried green tomatoes. Now, I'm not a big fry thing, you know. I just don't eat a lot of fried foods, but I do occasionally. But every time I go through there, oh, yeah, I had to go down there because they made them in a crab sauce. They used it for a crab sauce dip that they fried them in. Oh, I mean, I told Scott and Peter if we ever decide to take a trip and just go out that way, we couldn't pass it up. We'd have to go down there and have some. They'd, they'd have to let me out and leave me there if they wanted to keep moving. Because I'd have to, I ain't no way I'd pass it up. My doctor told me I should eat more fruit and nuts. I've I don't get hungry that often anymore. I haven't for a long time. I have started to be a little hungry when I wake up in the morning, and I told Peter it was her fault because I would get up in the morning, get me something to drink, and go about my day. And I would do that every day, hardly ever eat anything. Uh, but now when I wake up in the morning, I'm a little hungry. I told her, and I said, you've ruined me. You've got me now to where I got to have something to eat in the morning. Of course, if she don't fix it, I just go hungry. I just go, oh well. I know where to look. You know, you know where to look for it. I've been managing. I usually gain a few pounds during the winter. Uh, it's been about the heaviest I've ever been was about 4 years ago. My doctor goes, "What have you been doing?" I said, "Just what everybody else has been doing. I've been eating. Plus, I hadn't been exercising at all." You know, I was eating and not well. I couldn't get out and do hardly anything. So uh, it's important that I keep moving. Till about 5 in the afternoon. Well, see, I used to go, and I mean, I would have to remind myself, oh, wait a minute, you hadn't had nothing to eat yet. It's time to take medicine. Speaking of that, it just reminded me I ain't took my medicine that I was supposed to take at 6 o'clock, and here it is, almost 10. I'm looking at them standing in the wrong direction, like they're waiting on me. Uh, well, and I'd have to make myself eat something, but I didn't have to eat but just a few bites of something, and I was satisfied. And I'm still that way. Now I can. Don't get me wrong. I can throw down. I can eat good, eat too good, I guess you could say. But that's why I don't go to buffets. Because if I go to a buffet, I feel like I need to get my money's worth. What's a buffet for, right? I mean, that lady told me the other day I got my catfish. I hadn't. I got it. It was pretty good. I said, well, give me some more catfish. So I went over and got it, and she goes, now it's just $4.89 for an extra piece of fish. And I'm like, well, thank you for that information, but one is enough. I mean, I eat that and some mashed potatoes, and I think I had some macaroni and cheese. Uh, I was stuffed. So when I go to a buffet and I eat more than that, I don't leave stuff. I leave hurting. What's Neil done now? She was she was 150. I'll tell you something else I've got better at. Taking more than one pill at a time. Used to I couldn't. I had to take one, then do another one, then do another one. Uh, you don't really need cable. Yeah. I can get several channels off of this box that's sitting out on my back porch. It's got these two little arms that just stick out from the side of it, and it's a pretty good sized box. And it sets up. You know, you can set it in your house. You can set it out. I set mine outside. I said, "Oh, okay, it can be outside. Okay, that's where it needs to go." But it's sitting on the back porch, and northwest of here is where the two towers are. They're a good ways off, but that little that thing picks up good. It ain't one of them little tiny things you stick behind your TV or something. It's I don't know. It's probably about that big. It's awkward, and it's got two arms that stick out on it. You know, uh, it is all you can eat buffet. Yeah, and I eat. I can't eat no more. And but uh, that's why I can not eat, but at the same time. You just charged me how much? I'm going to eat that much. Rabbit ear antennas. Yeah. Yeah. This ain't rabbit ear antennas. This is a big box but it's got two long poles, one on each side that sticks out and you screw it in. I started to put it on a pole out there, and then I set it on the back porch to start with, and I turned that TV on and did a channel search thing, and I'm like, it don't have to be on a pole. It's sitting right up against the house on the porch, and it's not in the way. It ain't gonna get the wind's not gonna get a hold of it. It's been sitting there for a number of years now. Still works great. It's been through rainstorms, snow, sleet. It just keeps sitting there and keeps doing its thing. I had to switch TVs. My TV went out in my bedroom, and uh, I didn't. I haven't done the channel search on it yet, but it's found some on its own, and I'm like, I I haven't used that. Uh, and I don't know when. It had to be something going on. Oh, I know when I used it when the college had the supposed to had the man with the pew pew, and they were doing a live thing on it, and at the college in Chattanooga. That was the last time I used it. I turned that TV. I went back and turned that TV on to see what the broadcast was on it. And but I was keeping up with it on the internet too. But this was live on the spot, so uh, nobody was doing that on the internet at the time. Finally, I think Channel Three finally did. Finally went live on Facebook. I think it was. I watched perhaps sometime. Because, yeah. I remember when Luna Mafoy used to work. I remember when you used to stand beside the TV and and hold the tip of the rabbit ears, and it worked. Stand there, hold it, sit there, watch TV like this, while everybody else sat back and relaxed. I'll be glad when this show is off. Still stand there holding the antenna. We were a restaurant. Does buffet food. Now that's cool, Neil. I would like that. I think I would like that. I'd come over there, go to that buffet, and ask for some American food. We did a lot. Yeah, you remember that, huh? Yeah, stand there and hold that antenna. You let go of. You could get it set just right, and it start to work, and you got to walk away. And oh man, there's Americans. But that's what a lot of people would do, Neil. I mean, if I'm going to be in another country, I want to eat the food from that country. I want to eat something different. You know. But a lot of people would go, "You got any American food?" Mm-hmm. Now, uh, some of the best American-made German food that I ever ate was Busch Gardens in in Virginia, over towards like Virginia Beach, over that way where Busch Gardens is. That's like where I used to live over there. That's some pretty good food. $2 and eat as much as possible. Well, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be on vacation. Yeah. Hey, that was on the menu over there where I got the catfish. They put their menu out today. Uh, Sauerkraut, sausage and sauerkraut was on their menu. I like to make my own. It comes something like that. I prefer to make my own, but I will go buy it, especially when I'm too lazy to make it. What is, oh, well, that was Neil where he popped in over there. The last time I was live, I got this message that said I was still live after I had left. But I didn't get the message right away. I didn't see it. I don't have a notification on the way I received it to let me know I got something. And don't make no noise or anything. And my phone, I had everything cut off to where I don't get notifications from stuff, and except for the phone to ring. And it just has to wait till I look at it. But here lately, I have been getting, I don't know what I did, but I've got a few things and I ain't figured out what it is, but something goes off on my phone when I'm not expecting it. You know. Meg loves them buffets. Now you talking. That jalapeno juice is just, Meg would be in trouble. Well, if she went to the buffet with me and we both got up in there, they'd be going, y'all got to go. I know I told y'all about the truck driver we called Tiny, who they asked to leave the TA truck stop in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They offered to pay for his meal, him and a friend, another guy, uh, if they just leave, but and pay and give them some dessert. And they turned them down. Says, "No, we came in here to eat." Tiny, he was a short fella, but he made up for it in every other direction. Yeah. We took him to New Jersey one time to a little cafe type thing, and we went there for breakfast. And he kind of sat at his own little table. There wasn't room for nobody else. And there's 4 or 5 of us sitting over on right straight across from him. And that lady took our orders and everything, and he ordered a breakfast, just about everything on the breakfast menu that she had. And she was going, "Oh, do you want that with that and not that?" He goes, "No, I want that too." And what in the world have you put up there, Neil? What's that, Neil? And So everybody ate. Everybody, I don't know what Neil's doing there. Can't see what that is. And oh, the buffet thing. I can't read it. And that's the menu. Let me look at my phone to see if I can blow it up. French, Italian, Chinese. I like some Indian food now. But we all sat there and we had our breakfast. Tiny over there, he ate all that food he ordered. I mean, he had it all over the table. And the lady come back there, he was finished just as fast as we were, and he had twice as much food, 3 times more. And the lady come back there and goes, "You gentlemen want anything else? You need anything else?" And we're all like, "No, we're good, we're good." And some of the guys that was sitting there at the table drinking coffee, and one or two said, I'll take about another half cup of coffee or something like that, you know." And she turned around to walk away. And Tiny's sitting over there, and he's like, hold it, wait a minute, hold it, I'd like something else. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, darling, what did you want? And he goes, just give me a round of the same thing. That man could eat his heart out and keep on going. But like I said, he wasn't that tall. But he made up the difference all the way around him. I don't mean just all the way around him. He was like a basketball, overinflated. But he was a good old kid. He just he would crack you up. Oh, he'd be sitting over there half asleep, sitting in the driver's room or something. I come out of my office and come up there. Who wants to go eat? He'd bounce up like a basketball. Boing. Yeah, I'm ready. What's the best restaurant here in the U.S. to eat Indian food? Is there a chain? I can't remember. Asian. That sounds good too, Eric. An Indian restaurant. I've got to eat what I can while I can. Well, the Indian food is usually a lot more spicier than anything else that you normally eat. I don't either. I didn't know if maybe there was one out there that I've missed. I had to run to Home Depot for a break. Home Depot is what it's supposed to be. It's how your body reacts to it. That's the truth, Eric. Uh huh. it's just mostly what I've ate is mostly it's just the difference in the spices and stuff like that they cook with. Well, here they don't, they use same kind of meats we do, but that's why that's why I say when I go to a different country, I like to eat their food because I want to eat their food. Why not? It's not going to taste like anything that anybody tries to duplicate over here in the States. And you can really like now I used to have a friend that was from the Philippines, and he came. He was a cook over there. The first Christmas dinner I ever went, for his like his Christmas party type thing. Uh, but there was food everywhere. Oh boy, I, I like I liked his food. I want to tell you that it was good. And he get a lot of stuff. He get a lot of stuff sent to him back then, and that he used to cook with. But he could make some food. Yeah, Meg wouldn't have had to went and get a little refrigerator, and she'd let Rosie just get back there and fix the one she had. She would have got back there and fixed it. But she kept covering up the holes where they couldn't get in there to fix it. Look, I've got to go out and turn the heater off and all that good stuff. And get my pajamas on and ready for bed. Because if I get too tired, I won't got nobody else to tuck me in. I gotta stay. I gotta have at least have enough, not be too tired, so I can tuck myself in. Cause it's gonna be cold tonight. It's gonna be cold just going out there turning that heater off. Sue, I hope your channel grows fast. Uh, just stay with it. Don't get, don't really pay no attention to it, numbers and stuff. Uh, just have fun with it, and do your thing, and it'll happen before you know it. Yeah. But I thank each and every one of you being with me. I'll it's always good to see you. I if you just say hi, and I sometimes uh, uh, what's it, adventures with me and T. Sometimes she'll put a video up there or something, and like today I posted something about it. Uh, it looked like it's doing good or something. Just anything. It helps her channel. Of course, she's trying to grow her channel to make, for to grow to, be able to make some money off of it. But I do that. I do the same thing to her, just to do it, just to help her keep in the rhythm and all that stuff. But really, I like to hear from y'all. It has nothing to do with that. I like to hear from y'all because I like to know you're okay, and I like to know you're doing okay, and life is good. And but I want to leave y'all, just tell y'all the truth. Jesus loves you. So everybody keep smiling. And I'll see you next time. And it won't be long. Sue will be doing lives. I can see it coming. And I don't. I've hit so many things. I don't. I can't find the end button. Yeah, y'all stay warm too. God bless. There it is. Now I hit it the second time, like I did the last time, and this will end it.